Hey yogis, welcome home to House of Flow. In this classic flow, we will be working up to both eagle pose and bird of paradise. You'll need 2 blocks as well as a blanket for practice, and I'll see you on the mat. Okay, let's begin in a child's pose. So go ahead and take your knees wide on the mat, big toes touch. Walk your hands forward as you rest your forehead down onto the mat or possibly to a block. And then take the next few moments to settle in. You can rock your hips from side to side, roll your forehead side to side, and then crawl your fingertips forward, grow a little longer on the sides of the waist, and allow the belly and the chest to spill down between your thighs as your seat becomes heavy. Start to tune in to the breath. Stretching out each inhale and each exhale. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, I invite you to do so now. And just hold that intention within your mind's eye. On your next exhalation, press out all of the air. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Seal your lips together. Take a deep breath in. Out through the nose. Breathe out. Inhale, crawl the fingertips forward a little more. And then exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the right. Reach as far over as you can. Think belly button over the thigh. Take a deep breath in to the left side of your waist. Deep breath out. And then flip the right palm up to the ceiling. Rest the right ear on your bicep. Flip the left palm up to the ceiling. Rest the left ear on your bicep. And then slide the right hand back next to your face. Come on to your right fingertips. Press them down into the mat or the floor and turn your chest open to the ceiling. Take another deep breath in. Maybe you can scoot that left hand further away from the hip. And then exhale deep in the twist as you press right through the fingertips. Inhale, walk the hands through center. And then exhale, crawl them all the way over to the left. Reach as far over as you can. Deep breath into the right side of your waist. Deep breath out. Now flip the right palm up. Rest the right ear on top of the biceps. Slide the left hand back and come onto the fingertips. Press the fingertips down into the floor. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. Take another deep breath in, maybe finding a little more length. Breathe out and deepen the twist. And then walk the hands back to center. Look forward, and we'll start with a few spinal waves. So on your next inhale, shift to hands and knees. Tuck the chin in towards your chest, and then look forward as you heavy your thighs and lift up through your heart. As you exhale, draw the seat back towards your heels, forehead down to the mat. Again, inhale, wave forward through the spine, heavy the hips and lift your heart. Exhale, draw seat to heels, forehead down to the mat. Inhale, wave forward. And this time as you exhale, push your hips over to the right. Send the seat all the way back towards child's pose. And then over to the left. And then do a couple more in the same direction. And I invite you to really let your body guide you here. You could even close your eyes or add a little bit of a head roll if that feels right to you. And then go in the opposite direction. Big circles with the hips going counterclockwise. Keep an awareness of the low belly, drawing it in as you start to get into the outer hips a bit here. And then once you feel even, meet me in a down dog, tuck your toes, and shift the hips up and back. Start to move around in your down dog shape. You can pedal out your feet. Maybe sway your hips from side to side. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Anything else you'd like to do? And then see that the hands are shoulder width, the fingers evenly spread, index fingers pointing forward, and your feet are inner hips width distance apart. On your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose, one long line in the body. And then exhale, down dog, hips high. Again, inhale, plank. Reach your chest forward and your heels back. Exhale, down dog. Tilt your sit bones up. Inhale, pass through plank now into your up dog with your toes tucked under. So press your heels back. Lift your chest. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back. Inhale, pass through plank into your up dog with toes tucked. Lift your heart. And exhale, down dog, hips high. Now inhale, plank pose, stay and look forward. Exhale, shift the shoulders over your fingertips, bend the elbows straight back and lower all the way down with control. Point the toes. Inhale, lift your chest into a low cobra. Exhale, lower your chest and then take your arms out into a cactus shape on the floor. So your elbows are a little forward of your shoulders. Look to your left. Replace your left elbow with your left fingertips and start to roll into your outer right hip. You might step your left foot back behind you here as you open up through the top right corner of your chest. Take another deep breath in. Press through the left fingertips a bit more as you breathe out. Come back onto the belly and trade sides. So left elbow down, look to the right, come onto the right fingertips, and then roll onto your outer left hip. You can step your right foot back behind you. Breathe in to the left chest. Breathe out, maybe deepen this stretch a bit. And then come back onto the belly. We'll all 10 fingertips outside of the mat. So the elbows point up over the wrists 3 times. Inhale, start to roll up through your spine. Lift up through the chest. And then exhale, lower sequentially, belly, chest, and face. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll down. Hands under the shoulders. Slip them back a little bit so the wrists are under your elbows. Hug your elbows in. And then tuck your toes. Firm up your legs, glutes, and belly. Look forward. Press up to plank pose. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Plank pose as you inhale. Exhale, right knee to nose. Round and tap. Down dog split, inhale, right leg up. Exhale to open up the hips and bend the knee. Draw a circle with the right knee in one direction, lubricating the hip joint, and then circle the knee in the opposite direction. Straighten out the leg, level the hips, flex the foot, and breathe in. Exhale, knee right tricep, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to your left tricep, twist. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, bring knee to nose. Step the foot forward, close to your right thumb. Tap your left knee down, untuck the toes, and then as you inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Hug the inner thighs in. Exhale, cactus, the arms wide. And then inhale, pull your elbows back a little more to widen your chest. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Right arm under the left. Round your upper back. Try to catch your shoulder blades. Eagle wrap the arms from here. Inhale, lift your elbows. Press down through the top of your back foot. And then exhale, unravel the arms. Hands frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes and straighten and firm your back leg. Look forward to widen the chest as you inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg as much as you can. Press down through the right big toe mound. Inhale, rebend your right knee. And then exhale, we'll step the right foot back in front of the left so your ankles are crossed at the back of the mat. Hips high, take a deep breath in. And exhale, walk the hands all the way back to your feet. Ground into your heels, bend your knees as you need. Inhale, half lift. Fingertips or press the shins or thighs away. Exhale, fold over crossed legs. Zip your inner thighs together. Inhale, stand up and sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand catches the left wrist. Pull up and over to the right. Inhale, come back up to center. And then exhale, uncross the legs, feet hips width, cactus the arms wide. We'll repeat. So inhale, pull your elbows back, open chest. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Right arm under the left, round your upper back. Maybe you bend your knees a little bit. Eagle, wrap the arms. Inhale, lift your elbows and find a back bend. And then exhale, bend your knees, send your elbows forward, your booty back, and fold, hinging at the hips. Unravel your forearms, catch your elbows, take a hang and drop your head. Maybe a little sway here, side to side, forwards and back. Can shake your head, yes, no, little bounce in the knees. And then release your elbows. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, left fingertips under your nose. Bend your left knee and reach your right arm up. Full breath in here. Exhale, flip the palm, turn the thumb to point back. Drape the arm behind you into a half bind. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head forward, the right sit bone back. And then exhale, roll the right shoulder back and open your chest. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, swim the arm forward and down and switch. So right fingertips under the nose, bend the right knee, left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind you, half bind. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, rotate the chest open. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, swim the arm forward and down. Soften the knees and fold. Walk your hands all the way forward to plank pose. Take a deep breath in your plank and look forward. Then exhale, shift shoulders over the fingertips. Bend your elbows 90 degrees and hold. Stay in your chaturanga. Inhale. Down to the belly. Exhale. Point toes. Inhale, lift your chest, low cobra. Exhale, stay and hover your hands an inch off the floor. Press your pubic bone down, elbows in, reach your sternum forward. Take one more breath in, lift the chest a little higher. And then exhale, lower. Slide your hands back a bit, elbows in, tuck toes, firm the legs, glutes and belly, look forward. Press up to plank pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Back to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose. Tap. Down dog split. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open up the hips and bend the knee. Draw a circle with the knee in one direction. And then circle the knee in the opposite direction. Straighten the leg, level the hips, flex the foot, and breathe in. Exhale, knee left tricep, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee right tricep, twist. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot forward close to your left thumb. Back knee down and tuck the toes. Inhale, arms up. Low belly pulls in. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, pull your elbows back a little bit. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Left arm under right. Round your upper back. Eagle, wrap the arms. Inhale, lift the elbows. Find a back bend. And then exhale, unravel, hands frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes, straighten your back leg. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg as much as you can, fold. Inhale, rebend the left knee. And then exhale, step the left foot back in front of the right, ankles crossed, back of mat. Hips high, take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands all the way back to your feet. Ground into your heels. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Zip the thighs together. Inhale, stand up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, left hand catches the right wrist. Pull up and over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, uncross the legs, feet hips width, cactus the arms wide. Inhale, pull the elbows back, open chest. Exhale, give yourself a hug, left arm under right, round your upper back. Eagle wrap the arms. Inhale, lift your elbows, find a back bend. Exhale, soften knees, elbows forward, booty back, hinge at your hips. Unravel the forearms, catch your elbows, take a hang, little sway, maybe a little bounce. And then release your elbows. Widen your feet a little more for this one. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, right fingertips under the nose first. Bend the right knee, left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind you, half bind. And then this time, if you can, take a full bind. Right arm under the right thigh. Catch left fingers or wrist. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, rotate around your inner axis as you turn your chest to the ceiling. Right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, swim the arm forward and down and switch. Bend your left knee, right arm up, breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind the back. You can stay or take your full bind, left arm under the left thigh. Catch right fingers or wrist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, turn your chest to the ceiling. Left hand down, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, swim the arm forward and down. Soften the knees and fold. Walk the hands all the way forward to plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Look forward. Exhale, shoulders over the fingertips. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. So we always want there to be a pause in chaturanga. Roll over the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Breathe in. As you press the mat away, ground into the knuckles of the palms. Breathe out and wrap your triceps back. Inhale, go up through the armpits. And exhale, tilt your sit bones up to the ceiling. Take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees. You can step or lightly jump to the top of the mat, feet together. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Sweep the arms up, palms press, look up. Exhale, fold straight back down into the legs, heavy the head. Inhale, half lift, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step, step, or jump to bend elbows. Inhale, up dog, shine the chest through. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Last one here, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, step or jump, top of mat, feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach up, palms press. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, half lift, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step, step, or jump. Inhale for your back bend. And exhale, hips high. Deep breath in, ground into the palms. Deep breath out. Full inhale, sit bones lift. Full exhale, draw navel to spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now this time, look forward, lift your heels, listen. We'll bend the knees and take 3 donkey kicks into a squat. So kick your heels to your butt, shoulders over the wrists. 1, 2, 3. Land your feet wide at the top of the mat. You can stay facing forward. I'll just adjust and face you so you have a better view here. Join your palms together. Engage your pelvic floor, widen across your chest, and feel the crown of the head reach up. And then take the left arm down inside of the left knee, right arm up on the diagonal, full breath in. Exhale, flip the palm, thumb turns back, drape the arm behind you in a half bind. And then you can either stay here or take the full bind, left arm around the left leg, catch the right fingers or wrist. Breathe in, try to roll towards the pinky edges of both of your feet. And exhale, rotate the chest open. Inhale, open the arms back up. And exhale, hands to prayer. We'll switch. Right arm comes down, left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind you, half bind. Stay, or go for the full bind. Right arm around the right leg, catch left fingers or wrists. Deep breath in, keep the weight even between your feet. Deep breath out. Inhale, open the arms back up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips all the way up. And then exhale, heel toe your feet into hips width distance apart. Soften up your knees and slide the palms underneath your feet, toes to wrist creases. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, shift your weight forward, and give your wrists a little massage with your toes. Exhale to fold, pull your elbows wide, drop your head. Inhale, visualize the breath coming up the backs of the legs, spread the sit bones apart. And then exhale, the breath comes down the front of the body, reaching the crown of the head down. Again, so inhale, the breath circles up the backs of the legs to the sit bones. And exhale, down the front of the body, elbows come wide. Take one more big breath in. And deepen the fold as you breathe out. Inhale, look forward, release your bind. And then exhale, keep your feet hips width, but take a little bend in your knees. Hands to hips, pull your elbows back with an open chest. Inhale, stand up. And then exhale, arms come down by your sides, stand tall. Chair pose. Inhale, sit your hips back and reach your arms up. Exhale, stay firm your belly. Shift the weight to your right foot. Inhale, draw left knee to chest. Exhale, figure four chair, hook the ankle and sit your booty back. Flex your left foot. Take a deep breath in. Try to scoop your sit bones out from underneath you. And exhale, heavy the left thigh a little more. Inhale, stand left knee, chest, reach up, firm your belly. Exhale, big step back, high lunge so the right knee is over the ankle. You're high on the ball of your back foot. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, cactus, the arms wide. Inhale, pull your elbows back, open chest. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Right arm under left, round your upper back. Eagle wrap the arms. Inhale, lift your elbows and find the back bend. Exhale, warrior two, slice the arms into a T shape and ground the back heel. Reverse triangle, inhale, straighten your front leg, tilt back, big stretch. Exhale, come back upright, shorten your stance a little bit for triangle pose. Right hand forward and down, left arm reaches up. Deep breath in, tone your legs, so tighten your kneecaps. And then exhale, flip the left palm, drape the arm behind you, half bind. And use this half bind to deepen the right hip crease back. Lean back onto your left forearm. Keep your legs working and firm, belly drawn in. And then maybe you reach your right arm straight forward, like you're cupping something in your right hand. Take 2 more breaths in, lengthen the sides of the waist. Exhale, open chest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend your right knee, reverse warrior. Inhale, reach up and back, stay here. Exhale, bend your right elbow, pat your upper back, and then maybe you swim your left hand up to meet the right Gomukhasana arms. Inhale, lean back and bend your right knee a little more. Exhale, release, and cartwheel hands to mat. Low lunge twist, left hand down, right arm up, breathe in, make sure to firm through the back leg. Exhale, roll to pinky edge of left foot, side plank, right leg on top. Any variation you'd like here, maybe look up. 1, draw your ribs in, lift your hips a little higher. 2, right arm over the ear. 3, plank pose, inhale, look forward, and exhale, lower halfway. Roll over the toes, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward, facing dog. Plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, right knee to nose tap. Down dog, split, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open up the hips and bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg, level your hips. Exhale, knee right tricep. If you can, add a little push-up. Down dog, split, breathe in. Exhale, knee left tricep. If you can, add a little push-up. Down dog, split, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot forward, close to your right thumb. Inhale, step your left foot forward, feet hips width, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Chair pose, inhale, sit your hips back, arms up. Exhale, stay, and sit a little lower. Shift the weight to your left foot. Inhale, draw right knee to chest. Exhale, figure 4 chair, hook the ankle, and sit your booty back. Full breath in. Heavy your right thigh. Breathe out. Inhale, stand, right knee, chest, firm belly. Exhale, big step back, high lunge, left knee over the ankle. Full breath in here. Reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, pull your elbows back. Exhale, give yourself a hug, left arm under the right, round your upper back. Eagle, wrap your arms, inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, warrior 2, open it up, back heel down. Reverse triangle, inhale, straighten your front leg as you tilt back. Exhale, come back upright, shorten your stance a little bit. Triangle pose, left hand forward and down. Right arm reaches up. Tone your legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind you into your half bind. Crawl the fingertips into the left hip crease. Pull it back. And as you tone legs still, keep the belly firm, open chest. Maybe you reach your left arm forward, palm up. Take 2 more breaths in for length. Exhale to open up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend your left knee, reverse your warrior as you inhale. Exhale, stay, bend the left elbow, pat the upper back. Maybe swim the right hand up to meet the left. Inhale, lean back, bend the left knee more. And then exhale, release. Cartwheel hands to mat. Low lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Full breath in, back leg strong. Exhale, roll to the pinky edge of your right foot. Side plank, left leg on top. Maybe look up if you can. 1, draw your ribs in, hips high. 2, left arm over the ear. 3, plank pose. Breathe in. Lower halfway. Breathe out. Back bend as you inhale. Hips up and back. Exhale. Plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee to nose tap. Down dog split. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open up the hips. Bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Level hips. Exhale, knee left tricep. If you can, little push-up. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee right tricep. Little push-up. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Inhale, step right foot forward, feet together, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Inhale, sit back. and reach up. Exhale, stay here. Reach your arms straight forward. Flex your hands back like you're telling someone to stop, belly firm. Lift your heels, balance. Press something away from you as you send your butt backwards, making your torso parallel to the floor. Keep your hips high, lower your hands down, shoulder width distance apart, and widen your knees. Bend the elbows straight back, take the knees into the pockets of the armpits, and with a firm belly, shift forward. Point your toes. If you can, draw the heels to your seat and balance for crow pose. You can always just test one heel and then the other. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, step or jump it back. Inhale for your back bend. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Warrior 2. Inhale, rise. And exhale, settle. Reverse warrior as you breathe in. And then exhale, right hand forward and down, inside of right foot. Left arm straight up to the ceiling, breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind you, half bind. Stay. Or take the full bind, right arm under right thigh, catch left fingers or wrists. So anchor through the pinky edge of your back foot. Keep the right knee over the ankle, and then turn your chest to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Open your arms. Strong legs. Inhale, stand up. Reverse triangle. Lean it back. Exhale, come back upright. Shorten your stance a little bit. Triangle pose. Right hand down. Left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand, left hip, look down. Soften your right knee, half moon. Reach the right hand forward about a foot, maybe to a block. Float the left leg up, parallel to the floor. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders, open your chest. Maybe left arm reaches up. You can stay, can work on the gaze coming up towards that top hand. You could bend your top knee, catch the foot, and kick it back. You could also work to get a little lighter on your right hand or fingertips. Hold for 3. Chest is open. 2, 1. If you have the foot, let it go. We'll meet in a goddess pose. So bend your right knee, take a big step back, and turn out your toes. Bend your knees, cactus your arms. Lift up through the front of your low belly. Take a deep breath in, widen your elbows. Exhale, hug, right arm under left. Eagle, wrap your arms. Breathe in and look forward. And then exhale, take a Kali sway. Go side to side. So feel this stability and groundedness in your lower body, pressing foot to foot, and then a fluidity and a freedom in the upper body. Pause in the middle, turn your toes forward to parallel. Inhale, straighten your legs, lift your elbows and back bend. Exhale, hinge at the hips as you fold, unravel the arms. Inhale, half lift, turn your big toes slightly in. And then exhale, fold, hands in line with feet, bend elbows over wrist, crown of head to mat. 1. Turn your sit bones up to the ceiling and spread them apart. 2. And 3. Inhale, look forward, walk the hands under your shoulders. And exhale, turn out your back toes, bend the knees, Skandasana, flex the front foot. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, switch. Turn to face the front of the mat, low lunge. Heel toe the right foot wide. Both hands come inside of the foot. Tap the left knee down and set up for lizard pose. So forearms will come down to the mat inside of your right foot. Make sure the right knee is over the ankle. And then, of course, you can use blocks here if you need. If available, tuck your back toes, straighten and firm up your back leg. And then if you'd like to take the bind here, which if you can, why not try? Right hand behind your right heel. Thread your right shoulder under your knee, and you can also just kind of stay here and work on that opening. Or if you can, take your hands behind your back and find a bind. Reach your chest forward for 3, for 2, and 1. Come on to the hands. Take any blocks away and breathe in, back leg straight. Exhale, step the right foot back in front of the left so your ankles are crossed at the back of the mat. Hips high, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Zip the legs together. Inhale, stand up and reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms wide. Inhale, pull your elbows back. Exhale, give yourself a hug, right arm under left, round your upper back. Eagle, wrap your arms. Inhale, lift your elbows. And then exhale, bend both of your knees and lift your front heel. Now you can stay. This is a very grounded version of eagle. Or you could lift your top thigh, deepen the cross of your upper thighs. And then maybe there's a double wrap behind that left ankle, elbows up, hands away from your face. Or maybe you take it into a fold and bring your elbows past your knees. Squeeze your limbs together really tightly here. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Start to unravel your arms, but keep your legs crossed and step your right foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold forward. Walk the hands all the way forward. Breathe in. And exhale, lower both knees down so that the left knee is tucked behind the right knee. Point your toes, separate your feet apart. Maybe you're grabbing something to sit on. Stick out your butt. And then sit between your heels for Gomukhasana. Clean yourself up so that your knees are truly at your center line and your feet are equidistant away from your hips. Ooh, lift up through your chest. Try to stick out your butt and then reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Turn your thumb back, bend the right elbow. Left arm down, turn your thumb to point in and back, bend the elbow. Reach for fingertips, something in between like a strap or towel, or nothing, or maybe it's your shirt. And then pull your elbows away from each other, draw your ribs in, go up through the crown of your head. Either stay like this, upright, or start to fold forward and hook your chin past your top knee. For 1, let your thighs get really heavy. For 2, and 3. From here, undo your arms and lay your forearms down onto the mat. Option 1 is to continue in this fold but without the bind of the arms. Option 2 is to come into a headstand variation. So shift forward onto your elbows, interlace your fingers, and bring the crown of the head down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips high so the legs are still crossed. And then what I do to come up in these eagle legs is to first bend this top knee, shift my weight forward, and then bring the other leg up and find that eagle bind. 3, 2, 1. Start to bring your feet back down. Everyone knees down. If you're folded, start to look forward, come up to sit. And then let's all walk the hands forward and step your left foot back and your right foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale, pass through plank into your up dog with toes tucked under. Chaturanga as you exhale. Roll over the toes. Inhale, regular up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up and back, breathe in. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Warrior 2, inhale, rise. Exhale, settle and soften your shoulders. Reverse warrior, inhale, lean back. And then exhale, left hand forward and down inside of your left foot. Right arm up as you breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind your back. Stay or take your full bind, left arm under left thigh, catch right fingers or wrist. Press through the pinky edge of your right foot. Try to wrap this left butt back and underneath you. Turn your chest open. 3, 2, and 1. Open the arms. Inhale, stand. Reverse your triangle, straighten your leg, and reach up and back. Exhale, come back upright. Shorten your stance a little bit. Triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand to right hip. Look down. Soften your left knee. Half moon. Reach forward maybe to a block and float your right leg up. Stack your hips and shoulders. Firm your belly. Right arm up. Maybe you look up. Maybe you're playing with a variation, like catching the top foot or getting lighter on your left hand or fingertips. 3, 2, 1. If you have the foot, release it. Bend your left knee. Land in a goddess pose. So turn out your toes. Bend your knees. Cactus your arms. Thighs roll back. Take a deep breath in. Open your elbows. Exhale, hug left arm under right. Eagle wrap the arms. Breathe in, look forward. And then exhale, sway from side to side. And don't be shy here. Have fun with it. Find that true kind of ripple from side to side. Breathing in and out. Pause in the middle. Turn your toes forward to parallel. Inhale, straighten your legs. Lift your elbows and find a back bend. Exhale, elbows forward. Fold. Unravel the arms. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Turn your big toe slightly in and exhale, fold. You can take the same fold as before. You can catch your ankles or your shins. You could interlace the fingers behind you and rinse out the shoulders for 3. Tilt your sit bones up, drop your head. 2. And 1. Release your hands down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, turn out the back toes. Skandasana, bend knee, lower hips, flex front foot. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale to switch. Turn to face the front of the mat. Low lunge. Heel toe your left foot wide, hands inside of the foot. Lower your back knee down. Set up for lizard pose. Forearms come down inside of the left foot, maybe onto blocks. Check the left knee is still over the ankle. And then if you can, tuck your back toes, straighten and firm your back leg, plug your left thigh bone back. You could stay or take the bind, left hand behind the left heel, shoulder under the knee, bind behind the back. 3, heart forward, right heel presses back. 2, and 1. Come on to the hands. Take any blocks away as you breathe in. Exhale, step the left foot back in front of the right. Ankles crossed. Hips high. Breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Ground into the heels. Squeeze your thighs. Inhale, stand up. And sweep the arms up. Last time, exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, pull the elbows back. Exhale, hug left arm under right. Eagle wrap the arms, breathe in. And exhale, bend both of your knees, lift your front heel. Stay here in this variation or lift your left thigh. Deepen the cross as your upper thighs. Maybe go for a double wrap. Elbows forward and up, hands away from your face. Either stay or fold. For 3. Squeeze the limbs together really tightly. 2. 1. Stand up. Step the left foot down, keeping legs crossed. Unravel your arms. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, fold. Walk the hands all the way forward. Breathe in. Exhale, knees come down. Right knee tucked behind the left knee. Point your toes, separate your feet. Stick your butt out, come to sit. Maybe it's on a prop like a blanket or a block. Sit tall, your knees at your center line. Feet equidistant away from your hips. And then we'll reach the left arm up, turn your thumb back, bend the elbow. Right arm down, turn the thumb in, bend the elbow. And then take the bind, lifting up through your chest. One side is gonna be a little more sticky than the other. And then feel your elbows pull apart. Draw your ribs in and back. Maybe you're staying upright. Or you're coming into the fold, hooking your chin past your top knee. For 3. Thighs heavy. 2. 1. Undo your arms and rest your forearms down. Continue to fold. So option to stay here or look forward, shift forward, and interlace your fingers. Crown of head to mat, back of head up against your wrist. Press down through your elbows, tuck your toes. Lift your hips up, and then we'll come into an eagle-wrapped version of headstand. I like to bend my top knee first, and then scoop my other leg up to meet it. Clean up the bind. 3, 2, 1. Start to make your way down. Knees down, look forward, and sit up wherever you are. Walk the hands forward, props away, step your right foot back, left foot back to down dog. Inhale, pass through your plank into up dog with toes tucked, and exhale, chaturanga. Roll over the toes, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward between your hands, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees and jump the hands outside, jump your feet outside of the hands, but keep your hips lifted. Okay. All right, let's do this. So we're coming into bird of paradise here. You can stay as you are. I'm just going to turn to face you. Left fingertips under your nose first. Bend your left knee, right arm up, breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind the back. And then full bind, left arm under left thigh, catch fingers or wrist. Look down, heel toe your right foot in to the center of the mat. And then look forward, lift your left heel so your weight is on your right foot, and slowly stand up, drawing left knee to left shoulder. If available, extend the leg. Maybe you're adding a look to the right for 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee, look forward, step the left foot down, right foot wide, and then retrace your steps. Left hand down, right arm up, breathe in. And exhale, switch, right hand under nose. Bend your right knee, left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, flip the palm, drape the arm behind you into that half bind, full bind. Right arm under right thigh, catch fingers or wrist, look down. Heel toe the left foot in towards center. Look forward, lift your right heel. Slowly stand, firm belly helps you here. And then maybe you're straightening the leg or looking left. 3, 2, 1. Start to make your way down. Right foot down, left foot wide. Right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arm forward, bend your knees, and drop your head. Little sway, side to side. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, take a big half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Inhale, sit back, reach up. And exhale, start to lower your seat all the way down. Sit down, boat pose, float your shins up, parallel to the floor. If it's too much, take hands under thighs. Maybe you're reaching forward, or maybe you're straightening your legs and pointing your toes. 5, lift your chest, shoulders down. 4, draw the navel back. 3, 2, 1, bend your knees, cross your ankles, roll over your shins. Last vinyasa, step or jump. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, down dog. Plank pose, breathe in. Look forward, exhale, shoulders over fingertips. Bend the elbows and lower all the way down. Point your toes, zip the legs together. Bring the arms behind your back and interlace your fingers. Start to draw your fist back and off of your seat. Look forward, lift your chest, lift your legs for Shalabhasana. Hug the inner legs in, reach your sternum forward, keep a long neck here. 3, lengthen and lift. 2, 1, lower down. Release your hands, bring one cheek to the mat. Let your heels flop open, maybe sway your hips. Breathe in and breathe out. Chin to mat. Bend your knees and then walk your knees back a little bit in space. Start to look forward. Lift your chest, reach your arms back, and then catch your ankles maybe at the same time. Start to kick the feet back into the hands and lift up for bow pose. Kick back, lift up. Keep the inner thighs hugging in. Kick back to lift up. Take one more breath. Kick, kick, kick. And then exhale, lower. Bring opposite cheek to mat. Release the feet, release your arms. Maybe sway your hips. Breathe in. And breathe out. Flip over onto your backs. As you get there, bend your knees and step the feet down onto the mat. Feet hips width distance apart. Be able to brush the heels with the tips of your middle fingers, but only if that feels okay for your knees. Press down through your feet and then start to peel your hips up off of the mat. Interlace the fingers underneath you, but take the non-dominant grip. Rock the shoulders underneath you to boost your chest, upper arm bones down, lift your hips. Imagine there's a block between your thighs. Squeeze that imaginary block and lengthen the tailbone through your knees. Here for 1, 2, 3. Release your hands, untuck your shoulders, lower all the way down, and just rest. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, we'll do 2 rounds of wheel pose. So if you prefer to repeat bridge like we just did, or take a block underneath your sacrum for a supported bridge, that's fine by me. Arms up and overhead. Bend your elbows and slip the fingertips under your shoulders. Start to press down through the hands and the feet. And then when you're ready, lift up, straighten your arms, and press your chest forward over your wrists. Turn your big toes slightly in. Reach your heart forward. Lengthen the tailbone through your knees. Let your head just drop. 3, 2, 1, tuck your chin, bend your elbows, and lower all the way down. Maybe roll out your wrists. Take a deep breath in Deep breath out. Okay. Last one with a variation. So if you're going to do bridge again, you could also try this variation. Arms up and overhead. Bend your elbows. Slip the fingertips under your shoulders. Press down through the hands and the feet. And when you're ready, lift up. Press your chest forward. Turn your big toe slightly in. Now, shift your weight a little bit towards your left foot and start to send your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Point the toes. Breathe in and breathe out. Switch. Right foot down. Shift the weight to your right foot. Left leg up. Point the toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left foot down. Hips high. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the chin. Bend the elbows. Lower upper. Middle. Lower back. Let's all meet in a constructive rest. So knees bent, feet wide. Knock your inner knees in. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Close your eyes. And just breathe into your hands. Allow all the muscles along the spine to soften and release. Slowing things down a bit here. Take another big breath in. Big breath out. And then start to reach forward. Cup your kneecaps with your hands so your arms are straight and your feet dangle. Make a circle with both of your knees in one direction. Massage the lower back and the sacral area, and then go in the opposite direction. Keep a hold of the right knee in your chest. Extend your left leg long down onto the mat. And then take the right knee across the body to the left. Scoot your hips to the right so that as you twist, you're truly on your outer left side. Left hand can come to right thigh, right arm away, palm up, and you can stay like this in more of an easy twist. Or you might bend your bottom knee, sweep your right hand down to catch the top of the foot. And then there's a little bit of a kick of the foot into the hand as you heavy your right shoulder blade. And sometimes when I feel a little stuck, what I'll do is scoot my left shoulder a little more to the left, and it gives me just a bit more access in this twist. Take one more big breath in and a big breath out. And then start to unwind, come back onto your back, reset, and take the other side. So left knee in, right leg long, breathe in. Exhale, take the knee across the body to the right as you scoot your hips to the left. The right hand will come to top of left thigh. Left arm reaches away. And again, you can totally stay in this nice twist or bend your bottom knee, left hand down to catch that foot. Kick it back. And maybe you need to scoot your right shoulder a little to the right to find that nice twist. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Unwind yourself. Come back onto your back. And then find a happy baby pose, knees to armpits. Flex the feet to the ceiling. You could catch under your thighs. Shins, ankles are outside your feet, but lengthen your lower back and press your tailbone down onto the mat. You can take a little rock here. You can play with extending the legs. And then bring the knees into your chest, slide your hand behind your thighs, and start to rock forwards and back. Come all the way up to sit, and we'll just take one last fold to close. So with your heels at the back edge of your mat, pull your seat back, and then take your hands under your butt and pull some of your butt flesh back. Keep a little bend in your knees, feet or hips width, grow tall in the spine. And then fold forward, lay your belly on your thighs, catch your feet, bring your knees into your armpits, and rest your forehead down. You could also take a block between your shins and rest your forehead on the block. Smooth breaths into your back body. Let's take 5 more. Think that your heels are pressing forward and your sit bones are reaching back. Think that the crown of the head is reaching forward and your sit bones are reaching back. Take 2 more big breaths. And then draw the belly in, roll up through your spine to sit. Bend your knees a little bit and roll down to lie on your backs. Set up your Shavasana shape with your legs wide, feet spill open. Arms come down, away from your sides, palms face up, eyes are closed. A gentle tuck of the chin so the back of the neck is long. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Allow your eyes to get really heavy in the skull. Ungrit your teeth, let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. And feel that with each passing breath, the body gets a little heavier and heavier. Completely letting go and surrendering. I invite you all to stay here and rest for as long as your schedule permits. I will leave you to it. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you back on the mat soon. Take care, everyone.